In the final days of the election, and even close to maybe after the first debate, you would see me if you had if I allowed you to look at my screen of HuffPost um, map of the states. Now, mostly Arizona, Utah, Idaho, and I'm looking at a map in the background because I have it as my desktop background. Um, you would often see Arizona, Utah, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, North South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, Missouri, Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, West Virginia. Those are all predictably red. Those are the reddest of the red states. Like, it's the red tide there all the time regarding the presidential elections. Also, Alaska is another bleeding red state. And you would see Maine, Vermont, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, New Jersey, Connecticut, Pennsylvania. Those are all burnt like blue. Those are like navy blue. That's so blue that you wouldn't. And also Delaware's in there too. It's just automatically blue, like automatic blue. And you would see Washington and California and New Mexico as deep blue, strong blue. You would see Oregon also as deep blue, but you would see it trending leans Obama in the last few days before the election. But Oregon has predictably been blue every election, so it's a strong blue state. The states that you would often see contested, now the states that you would see leaning Obama would be Nevada, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Michigan. Now, you would also see Illinois as a strong blue too. So seeing that and seeing all the states in contention, mainly Ohio, Iowa, Colorado, Florida, and Virginia. Now, usually you would have Wisconsin in there too, and Pennsylvania most times. Those two were really, really leaning blue to strong blue. So they tossed those out as swing states, as well as Michigan. So Michigan, Wisconsin, and Minnesota have never turned red since, I believe, maybe 1988 or 1984, when Reagan just swept the map. But the swing states that I'd called for Obama were New Hampshire, Virginia, which it was kind of, I thought it would go for Romney. At first I called it for Romney, but I'm like, no, it's going to go Obama. I called Colorado for Romney at first, and I also called Florida for Romney too. But I'm like, no, Florida's going to go blue in this election. And I figured, you know what, Colorado, I'm going to give Colorado the benefit of the doubt. I believe they'll turn blue. And they did. So it was Nevada had always been a leaning blue state. But New Hampshire, I thought, may go red this time around. It didn't. It went blue. I finally banked on New Hampshire, Virginia, Florida, and Colorado, Ohio, and Iowa, those 6 states as blue. The only state that I figured would go red, that did go red, and that I was really hoping would be blue would be North Carolina. I wanted it to go blue again. But I think that maybe in another 4 years, when the governor's up for re-election, we can definitely have a chance there, provided that I think Joe Biden may run in 2016, and Hillary may run as well. So they may be in a primary against each other. But those are the states that I called for Obama, and he won those. Nevada, I figured was going to stay blue regardless. Colorado, I called. Florida, New Hampshire, Ohio, and Iowa. And he picked up Virginia too. So the only swing state that went for Romney, North Carolina. And that was probably due to an unpopular candidate there, holdover from the Purdue administration, no relation, I believe. And that helped swing it as well. I thought Coal Country was going to take Virginia red, but apparently it didn't. So if anything, YouTube, those were my predictions there. I was really hoping. I also do have a map that I put on Facebook of what I thought was going to be, and you can definitely see it there. I'll post it in the link below. See you later. Bye.